Hey up everyone, RetroRewind here, and yes, I am stood in front of my DVD collection. I thought I would bring a video to you at home, my DVD Blu-ray collection, and those who follow my channel will know I am still buying DVDs. I'm buying more over the last 6 or 7 months than I have in a long time. I normally pick up the odd one now and again, but due to the way streaming's going, you can't find hardly any of the films I want to watch from the 80s and 90s. I have got the odd one I'm missing, so I am picking up, you know, like I said, the odd one that I really want in my collection that I know I'm going to watch again. And the reason why I'm choosing DVDs mostly over Blu-rays is because when I'm out in the camper van, I have a little portable DVD player I take with me. I can watch films and I can take a few DVDs with me. And also DVDs are quite cheap to get at the minute from eBay and charity shops. I know I've noticed price of DVDs have started to go up. Maybe more people are jumping on them. I did see something on internet the other day saying that eBay's most purchases from eBay's in 2023 was physical media, which is fantastic to hear that people aren't all just streaming, etc. Yeah, so the other day I went through my DVD collection and I had probably about 40 or 50 stacked up that needed advertising. So alphabetizing. So I've gone through it. I've done it. This is my Billy bookcase slash with the doors on the front. It did have a load of books in of the missus. I chucked her books out and she's having them in her office so I could arrange my DVDs a bit better. So yeah, I thought I'd go through my collection of DVDs and show you what I've got and talk a bit about it, I guess. Let's jump in and have a little look-see. First and foremost, big shout out to the DeLorean I've got sat up there, which I built in 2020 for my daughter to play in on the anniversary of Back to the Future, 35th anniversary. So yeah, did that while COVID was on. Anyway, it's been up there. So yeah, DVDs. Let's have a bit of a scan so you can see what I've got. So I have tried to go in alphabetical order, and you can see what I've got. So try to keep it a bit steady if I can in my hand. Not the most entertaining, me just scanning through my DVDs. I do need to get another shelf actually to put in between this this collection here, because they're double stacked on top of each other. I don't know if it's going to come out all right on film that you can actually see what I've got. So obviously it runs out of DVDs in the cupboard. This is the end of the DVDs, and then it goes into Blu-ray and 4K. So I can see a couple of different collections of Back to the Future, as you know. Goonies. How many collections of Goonies can you have? Blu-ray, 4Ks, different ones. So I was going to say, I haven't got massive amount on Blu-ray. I try to buy only the key films I really want on Blu-ray, which are kind of my favourites. And then down here I've got my TV programs, cartoons, whatever. So these are my TV programs I've put away from the films. That's my missus' little corner of DVDs I just pushed out of the way. Obviously I've got Owner Fools and Horses sat there, so that will drop into there when I kick hers out. So yeah, so it's there's a few DVDs, as you can see. So as you can see, I've got quite the collection of DVDs. I'm not really counting them up. I reckon there's probably about, I don't know, 400 DVDs probably there, if you include Blu-rays, maybe 400 plus, I would say. I have got a bit of a mixture. Hopefully it come out. There is a bit of a mixture through the DVDs. I've tried to go, as you'll see from a lot of the collection, is probably a lot of 80s and 90s DVDs. A lot of them. I'm a massive fan of the 80s and 90s, as anyone who watches this channel. Well, obviously RetroRewind, obviously all my retro gaming is 80s and 90s. So yeah, I was going to say, like, key films, I don't know, I can go through, you know, films like Big with Tom Hanks. You know, I love that kind of thing. I've got Dragon Bruce Lee story, I love that. I love that film. And then I've got quite a mix. Obviously, the Fast and Furious films, I started collecting them and they've really dropped off and panned out. So I ain't got anything past number 6. One of the things you will notice that some of the side, you will see like Fight Club, lovely cardboard one. The spline, sun faded. Because I've got the window here and this is on the landing, the sun is fading. It's not so sunny coming through now because I've actually put a film on the window to stop sun glade coming through. Probably should have done it probably about 4 years ago. I moved into the house 2015. Should have done it then because these have been sat in here all that time. I know it's just some of them are faded, like my Boys of the Hood special edition. It's a lovely gold one and the sides faded a bit. I think the worst one actually, funny enough, is a documentary, Pumping Iron. Arnold Schwarzenegger's really faded bad. I've got like box sets of like the Karate Kid and Star Wars, Back to the Future, and then that obviously 80s, mostly 80s. You know, like the Running Man. I've got. It's hard to talk about what films you got. I keep turning to the camera, so turning away from the camera is like Hard Target. I love it. I've got a few Van Damme films in there. Time Cop. I've been trying to pick up Van Damme ones. Bloodsport is one I haven't got. I need to get. I don't know why I haven't got it. I thought I had it, and now I haven't. So obviously I need to got that. Like Rush Hour, the Rush Hour collection, all 3 of them. 4th one coming out, so that'll be cool to get hold of that. Like films like Roadhouse, the original Roadhouse, great film. Reservoir Dogs, just awesome films. I'll tell you what, I'll grab the camera, I'll point it a bit closer, and I'll talk a bit quickly about the films I like instead of turning my head. Yeah. So key films I really like. Obviously, I've got AWOL, American Psycho. Love that film. Got some comedy like American Pies. I love them. Like I was saying, Big, one of the best films. Really great film is the Best of the Best. Oh, such a great film. Best of the Best 2 is not too bad, but the first one's a lot better. Go on Bill and Ted. Excellent Adventure. And obviously Bogus Journey. Got Blade. Got to love a bit of Blade. Yeah, got Billy Elliot in there. Latest one I just bought and literally put on the shelf today is this bad boy. I've never seen it, and they mention it obviously in Ready Player One, and I keep seeing stuff about it. And I thought, gotta get it. I'm gonna get that watch. So that's the latest one in there. Obviously Breakfast Club. You got Boys in the Hood, California Man. Our latest pickup obviously is Christine. Just watched that the other day, which is a brilliant film. I love that. I had to get that in. So these films that I really enjoy, comedies as well. So obviously you got to get out. A great film, a very good film. It's obviously Donnie Darko. It's fantastic film. If no one's ever seen that. Falling Down, recent pickup. I actually thought I had it on DVD. I didn't, so I had to get that. Let's forget about the Fast and Furious films. Fight Club, brilliant. One of my favourite films, I'll probably get flack for it, is Footloose. I really enjoy Footloose. Such a good film. Goonies, this is very old. I forgot that, but the first time it ever come out on DVD, I pre-ordered it to get it. In fact, actually, I got a German version first before it come out in the UK. That's how much I was into it. Hard Target, Heathers, Hook. You gotta have your Hook, and obviously, So Bad It's So Good, Howard the Duck. A very good film. If anyone's looking for a very inspirational film, and I know he's not the best actor in the world, but it's such a good film. I've loved watching that. Obviously, you got Karate Kid. Obviously, you got Karate Kid collection. Labyrinth. That was downstairs in my daughter's collection because she likes that. I've probably got a couple of films, kiddie style films that my daughter's kept downstairs. Obviously, Lord of the Rings. You got to have your Lost Boys, the original Lost Boys. Lost Boys 2, not even worth watching. Got the Matrix collection there. A great film that's probably, I don't know if anyone's seen or not, is this Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive. That is a very good film, worthwhile watching. Got some Jim Carrey's obviously in there. Michaels and Vinny, such a good film. The original Mortal Kombat. Like I said, some old school Van Damme. His first his first major film with him in it. Obviously, his first film he's ever in was breakdancing. He's in the background dancing around. old school. Got some old school. Some On Bank, some nice martial art films they are. The Outsiders. One of my favourites, you got to have your Point Break. I've got that on Blu-ray as well, obviously. Pretty in Pink. Can you believe I got Pretty in Pink? Got to have some John Hughes. That's a classic. Rad, I was so happy to add that in my collection. That's got released on DVD, so I had to get that. New pickup. Literally just got this today. Rapid Fire. Been wanting to get some Brandon Lee back in. I really enjoy Brandon Lee's films back in the day, so I've been trying to get hold of them now. Like I said, great British comedy. Ritsu and Bob 2. Right next to Risky Business and Reservoir Dogs. Roadhouse. Oh. So you're going along. It's like, I've been getting a lot of Michael J. Fox's films. So, you know, The Secret of My Success and things like that. Old school classics, Slapshot. Another good. You got to get these kind of films. Some kind of wonderful. Another John Hughes. I've got lots of John Hughes films. Just awesome. Set Elmo's Fire. Obviously, you got your Star Wars prequels and the original. I love my little Superman 1 and 2 original. Obviously, Time Cop, as I said. Original Top Gun. I've got Transformers, the movie. And obviously, the newer Transformers, which aren't as good. Uncle Bucktron. Obviously, Universal Soldiers, just picked up not long ago. One of my favourite Tom Cruise films, actually, Vanilla Sky. No one's seen that. Really check that out. I do love my American football movies. I'm not a fan of the sport, but the movies are always good, and that is a very good one to watch. You got to have your Warriors. Great film, Warriors. Got to have that. Wedding Singer, Weird Science. Just recent pickup. White Men Can't Jump. I had to get that. There's another good one. Youngblood. You got to get that. I got the X-Men, and like I said, now it goes into Blu-rays. It's just like a repeat normally of many films I've already got on DVD. So I kind of picked them up, like John Wick Collection 1 to 3, and then obviously brought a 4th one out. Recent Blu-ray pickup was Jurassic Park, so I had to get that. I got some Karate Kid ones. I'm trying to think what. Like I said, I showed it off earlier. I've got it on Blu-ray as well. Original Robocop I had to get on Blu-ray because I'm a big fan of that. I managed to pick this up for about £6 from CEX, so I was happy to get that. Then I got all the original Star Wars, and then I got the new ones that have come out. I haven't got the prequels on Blu-ray. I just got the new ones that come out, and that's about it. Teen Wolf and what we got? Teen Wolf and the Turtles. Tron I got on obviously Blu-ray as well, and then down to finish off, we've got our. I try to get a TV. Obviously, Back to the Future documentary. We've got Band of Brothers, Still Seal Bottom, which I picked up. Dungeons and Dragons was awesome. I sat and watched all through them with my daughter. Obviously, the new Cobra Kai seasons are out. Game On, Gavin and Stacey. Mask I've picked up. That's Still Sealed. The Pacific. I like the Pacific, but I do prefer Band of Brothers. Like I said, Pumping Iron. You can see the spline's gone funny. That's a really good documentary. I know you're probably thinking, why you got that in there? But it is a good documentary. Thundercats, the full collection, and Transformers, Still Sealed. I'm waiting for my daughter to have show the patience to kind of sit down and watch all these. So there you go, guys. That is my DVD collection. And Blu-rays, obviously, and a couple of 4Ks in there. Hopefully I didn't speed too fast through it. I know you don't want me sitting there and going through every single film I own, but that is basically my collection of Blu-rays and DVDs. Hopefully you saw what I had. Like I said, lots of 80s and 90s, and then a few 2000 pluses. Not that many really. I'm more about watching the old school stuff. They're the best movies from the 80s and 90s, and that is why I collect them on DVD. And there you go. That is my DVD collection. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hit it with a thumbs down or thumbs up. It's up to you. I don't mind. Comments below. Any of those DVDs that shouted out to you that you've not seen, that you want to watch, piqued interest. Any DVDs that I don't have that you could recommend me picking up, please recommend anything. I am trying to get pretty much most of the Michael J. Fox's films I'm picking up. I picked up about 8 of his films, so I'm trying to pick. I need Frighteners. That's what I need, Frighteners. So I'm going through his John Hughes films and trying to pick up, and early Van Damme ones and trying to pick up also. So yeah, comments below, let me know what you think, guys. And yeah, thanks if you got to this point and watched all the way through it. I do appreciate that, and thank you very much. And I will catch you on whatever next video you choose to watch of me. And everyone take care of yourselves.